on though. Let's grab a cuppa and get going. Um, Somewhat random thoughts today. Um, I guess one thing to talk about is a few weeks ago I talked about the whole hair thing, and it looks like that was premature. My hair is growing. I don't know if it's growing as much up here as it's growing everywhere else. I know there's lots of white, but it just seems like it's a little sparser here. But we'll wait and see. And even maybe it's not sparse enough to make a difference. I can have some kind of wispy bang or something that makes it all look okay. We'll see. We'll play around with that as we get closer. For now, we're just gonna roll with it and not borrow trouble. Um, Overall, I'm feeling okay. I had the port out a few days ago, earlier this week. I guess now we're on day 4 from the port. It's not as sore as it was, but it's starting to itch quite a bit. I don't know if you guys can see the red. I'm trying not to itch, but the Dermabond, the glue that's on here, is causing a reaction. And last night I was like, oh, I should take a Benadryl to try and get that reaction to come down. And I did not do that. So I will make sure to do that tonight and maybe a few nights just to get that itchy histamine reaction down. Um, so I guess one thing I thought I would talk about is my new appearance post surgery. So it's been about a month. Um, I'm sure there's still a little more healing to do. They say it's 6 to 8 weeks, but it's mostly settled for the most part. There is still some fluid. I know swelling fluid reaction, but overall, and that healed. That was a dream, and I think I talked about this already. But I had a really badly encapsulated implant, and that hurt me every day for 9 years, and just getting it out felt better. So no complaints there. Um, I guess when I went to the doctor multiple times, the plastics guy, and I said, I want to be flat. That's my goal, flat. Don't want any more implants, don't want anything, just flat. And I knew that we were going to, I think I talked about this previously, but I have latimus dorsi flap on the right side from the previous cancer, and we weren't going to get rid of that. And in case I needed radiation, which we now know we do, he felt, and the breast surgeon felt, that leaving the muscle there would help to protect my organs and everything else, just to have something else there. And so I agreed with that decision. That made logical sense. And we left it there, but I knew that that meant that this side was going to look a little different than this side when we were done, because it's got this extra muscle from my back and this side doesn't. In any case, I asked for flat. What did I get? I did not get flat. But I am pretty small compared to what I have been for most of my adult life, including pre-implants and post-implants. And I'm not really that angry that I didn't get what I asked for. My husband was laughing the other day. He's like, this guy always has to make you bigger than you ask for. I think I told you this story before, but when I got my first set of implants, I said, I'd like to be C cup. And he's like, I'll do what I think looks right. And I ended up being like a double D E, which is not C, much larger than C. So Bill was humored by that. So I'll show you guys, I think. Let's see how it's... Whoa, sorry about that. All right, let's see if you can see. Yeah, I think you can see here. So this is my right breast, in quotes, because there's no breast tissue anymore. That's actually the latimus dorsi coming through. It comes through a tunnel under my armpit. And this is my left. I guess we could call it pec. Not a lot there, but not quite flat. And so my comment here is I really wanted to be flat. I didn't want to be worried about that. Was kind of having dreams about crocheting myself really cute halter tops and all kinds of stuff like that. No worries about lots of chest. And I had spoken to some other people who had gone down the route of not getting reconstruction. And they made one comment, which was, I guess about a year after their surgery, they went in and the plastics guy put a little bit of fat from their belly into the breast area. And the comment was, now it doesn't look, wearing a t-shirt doesn't look silly, like because your breasts are concave. So I guess at the end of the day, even though I asked for flat, and I would have been happy with flat, not necessarily concave, I'm not displeased with this little bit of, I don't even know what to call them. I'll probably go to one of the stores and have them measure me. But, my little teeny tiny chest area. I'm I think I will do a video at some point, I don't know when, with some pictures. Um, and here's some TMI for close friends and family. You might want to tune out for a minute. But as part of this last surgery, all nipples were removed. There's really just tissue and scar, and the scar removal, and that does not displease me either. I'm pretty comfortable. The incision's healing nicely. I saw a different nurse practitioner at my medical oncologist this week, and she was like, "This is only a month old. This looks great." So that made me feel better. And I don't know. Overall, I'm not displeased with this whole experience from the perspective of, given that I needed to go through this. I'm not crazy thrilled that I have to do radiation. I guess we could talk about that a little bit. So I went yesterday and I had the initial consult CT where they're basically mapping my physiology so they can make a plan for radiation. Right now, my appointment for further setup and my first radiation treatment, assuming everything goes well, is Tuesday afternoon. And I asked why they didn't do Friday or Monday, and she's like, "Well, we won't start right before the weekend. Like they don't. I guess there's a chance there could be a reaction, or they want to observe or whatever." But I'm like, "Okay, Monday." And she's like, "Well, I'll put it down, and if we're ready to start on Monday, we'll let you know. But right now, we have you down for Tuesday." So that's the current plan. And I got to be happy with that. That's going to start a 6-week cycle of every day running in there. Right now, I've asked them to make it for around 8 a.m., which I'm not thrilled with, but not upset with. I think that will be, part of me would like to sleep, and the other part of me would like to get it done so I could get on with my day. So that's kind of the plan that I'm thinking of right now, is get it done and get on with my day. And my current plan is to work through this. I think I talked about this a little bit when I shared information on the radiation, but I'll share that video here. If I, the biggest symptom was fatigue from trying to heal your body. And if I find that the fatigue becomes too much, and they said it will increase as you go on, which makes sense because the damage to your body is increasing as you go on. If I find that I need to take some time at that point, then I'll do that, whether it's full days or partial days or whatever I have to do at that point. But for now, I'm going to plan to work through the radiation, and we'll see how that rides. Right? All right. Trying to think if there's any other news or thoughts, random thoughts. Oh, I did want to say thank you. I've been getting lots and lots of comments from new people. I'll say new people I don't know personally, and it really it pleases me greatly when folks comment who I don't know. I also am pleased greatly when I get comments from friends and family. But when I get comments from people I don't know, particularly when you're saying things about that, this sharing is helping, and you share your own experience, and we're providing an environment and a community where people can chitter chatter about these things freely. It really makes me feel very good. So thank you so much for your comments and your thumbs up. Very greatly appreciated. Likes or cares. Another YouTuber says, "You can't really like this whole cancer thing, but you could say, give me a thumbs up to show that you care." So I think that's lovely. And subscribe if you want to keep hearing. I'm considering maybe, I don't know if I'm going to add an extra short for the radiation or just incorporate it into my daily shorts. What do you guys think? I don't know if it's going to have its own thing or not, or how much it'll have, but we'll see. We'll ride that. All right, so I guess at the end of the day, I'd just like to say thank you for coming along on this trip with me, providing your feedback. I really appreciate your comments and likes and subscriptions. Very greatly appreciated. All right, that's all I've got for today. So tomorrow's going to be a better day. Be well.